Good evening, everybody. How are we doing? We had a fun day here today at Blessed Virgin Help Christians of Woodside. I thought Noah was coming to visit. We had a big flood in the church basement. And let me tell you how the flood happened. Because I spent a lot of money and a lot of work trying to make sure we didn't get floods anymore. And it's not from the usual way we would get floods. We got floods because we have some bad people around the neighborhood. We've been struggling a little bit with some people in the neighborhood who have not been behaving themselves. And they've been causing a little commotion. And I guess they came looking for some water. And they turned on the spigot in front of the church by the Blessed Virgin Mary statue and left the water on. And so then eventually water has to find a place to go. And then it finds openings. And it found the opening into the church basement. And then it flooded our brand new classroom, called the Guadalupe room. And it flooded the hallway. It flooded where the air conditioning is. And our maintenance guys spent all day getting the water out of the basement. All day. Getting water out of the basement. So we finally figured out is some indigenous people, I should say indigenous people, right, would be the word, who have been hanging around the neighborhood, because I caught a couple of them drinking water one day outside the spigots. So I think they were taking water and then just didn't shut it off. Maybe they were too intoxicated to realize what they were doing. So we think it was going on all night. And then our landscapers came today and caught it. And that's when we went on, because I was there Monday night doing the video with guys, so it didn't happen then. So that brand new floor, I think there might be some damage with the tiles, but so that was the fun thing we had today. But enough about the fun stuff. So here we go. Let's talk about what we're going to talk about today. So we're inside the sacristy in the upper church, and these stained glass windows are in here. And just go close up, and let's see how smart you guys are. Can you anyone tell me why these are up here? Obviously see the words, but what are these four windows representing? Can anybody give me a comment on there? Can I see any comments? What are those? What are those? Hey, I see other comments, but I don't see any comments about that. Does anybody know what those are? Those are the four cardinal virtues. All right, so with the three theological virtues are faith, hope, and love. And with the four cardinal virtues, prudence, fortitude, justice, and temperance. And they're called cardinal because the word cardinal comes from the Latin meaning hinge, like the hinge on a door. Right? So like the cardinal is a church, or the hinges into the church. So it hinges. So those four cardinal virtues are the hinges in our life. So we each need to practice prudence, fortitude, justice, and temperance. Now when I came to the church, let me go turn around here. So when I came to the church, we had the stained glass windows, but they were very, very, very dark. And the lower one, temperance, was missing. No jokes. All right, so temperance was missing. So the company that painted the church said, hey, we do stained glass windows. So I said, well, I'll give you a test. I want you to fix that window for me. So they're supposed to make that one window. It was a darker one. And when they took the other windows to match it, they were trying to grind it down, put it into a new frame, because the old frame we had wasn't closing and water was getting in. The glass broke. So they had to make brand new 4 panels. And then when they brought them in, I disliked them intensely. And I didn't think it was a very good job. So they saw I was not happy and he wanted to paint the church. So he took them back on his own expense. He put on these brand new windows with a lighter color so the sun come in, light up the room a little bit better. And so that's what we have here. So it's always a joy taking care of the buildings. As many of you are homeowners know, it's not always so easy. But now we have these beautiful windows. When I come in the morning, the sun comes around this side because it's facing the south, right? So we'll come in the evening. So it's going to give a little nice light to the room. So hope you enjoyed that part of the tour. Of more at the sacristy, I think, tomorrow. And then May, we'll start with Mary. All right, so I want to have a good night and God bless. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.